Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, and I want to talk about a comment that Nell Fletcher made during Carlos King's Monday Night Live show when he asked her about her youngest granddaughter, which is Lance's daughter, and him having custody. She's going to use, all of the appropriate terminology, some of which I had to Google, and I am concerned. So, especially for all of you who work, who are social workers, or perhaps this is your specialty, child custody cases, I will be looking forward to your comments just to gain some understanding, and if you were to put pieces of a puzzle together, what you think is going on. So before we get into what Nell Fletcher is going to say about the baby, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video and please subscribe to the channel. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. And the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary on this soundbite is allowed. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right on in.
Tonight, Miss Nell, has a lot to do with you volunteering to stay at your son Lance's home for 2 days to help him with his newborn baby. There's a lot of questions and commentary about this, and I would love for you to address as much as you can, understanding that when it comes to the mother of this child, we want to be able to leave that alone, her privacy. So, but as much as you can you explain to us, just for the record, so we're able to move on with the question? We know that Lance has been married twice, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so Lance has been married twice. And how many children does Lance have?
Lance has 3 beautiful children.
3 beautiful children. Okay, so when it comes to your volunteering to help out Lance, explain to us where that comes from. Because a lot of people, Ms. Nell, I'm sure you read the comments, they feel like your son is grown. He had 2 wives. If he can lay down and make one, he should be able to stand up and take care of them on his own without you. How do you feel about that?
Actually, to a certain extent, I agree with them. Most of the time, everyone hears me going in on all of my children. With Lance, let me say this first. He's a hard worker, and that's why I agree to help him. Lance will work from sun up to sundown. Lance is the person that I have to say, hey, Lance, go home. Lance, clock out. Lance, you just can't leave the job and then go fall asleep or get up the next morning and try to do quotes and be back on the job at 7 o'clock in the morning. Lance makes sure his kids get to school. For 2 of his kids, he actually have joint custody. With the one he has now, he has temporarily full custody. We're not sure how long it's going to stay that way. That's the most I can say about that. We have to go back to court here real soon. But Lance is a hands-on dad. He's very much hands-on. And the reason why I said I would go to his house is because if you heard him, he was at my house. And correction, Lance has his own home. Lance has owned his own home for about 8-10 years now. When he first got his small child, he came here because I'm on the safety plan as well. So this is why I'm so involved, because I have been placed on the safety plan. He was here in one of the guest rooms. The reason why I volunteered to go to his house is he will get up in the morning, and it kind of remind me of when he was a teenager back at home. It's like, oh no, hell, wait a minute. Now we got to close doors around here.
Because you and Chris be getting in, Ms. Nell, yeah.
It was sometime about getting it in. I mean, if you used to sleeping with your ass out.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Yeah.
Sometimes I get hot and I don't
Yes.
throw the cover on. I throw it off.
Might just want to be laid up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I get it.
You know, this helped a lot.
Yeah, I forget they here. You know, because he will keep his baby all night in the room. You know, house is big. Let me say that. So he'll be on the other side of the house. So I'm forgetting that he's here. And he'll just come in, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, oh, shit. Let me try to, throw something back on it. And it's like, this ain't working. Then he want to come in and like, hey, y'all decent, y'all good. Oh, dad, and just come right in. Hey, mom, and give me the baby. He already got up and got dressed for work. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Fletcher, like, good morning, son. Like, okay. So that's why I thought I was doing Fletcher a favor when I agreed to say I just go to his house 2 days, maybe 3 out of the week, so Fletcher can have a break. Hell, I guess he didn't like that, but I was just trying to help out because he come in, like I said, hand me the baby. He's already ready to go out the.
Okay, so we'll start off with the lighthearted stuff first. So that is why Nell Fletcher said that she came up with the plan of going to Lance's house a few nights a week because her and Chris are very relaxed in their own home as they should be. And they kind of like to perhaps be in the nude or in their birthday suits, but they've got this grown child walking around with his baby. So on the more serious note, though, she said that Lance has temporary full custody of his youngest baby and that they will be heading back to court soon. And she said another reason why she is heavily involved in the care of the young baby is because she is on the safety plan as well. And when I heard her say safety plan, of course, I thought to myself, well, what is a safety plan? And that sounds very serious. Like, why is that a need? So, of course, I asked the question, how do you get on a child's safety plan? And I was very shocked by what Google's AI overview shared with me. So I asked how to get on a child safety plan. And according to Google, it says that a child safety plan is usually initiated by a Child Protective Services or CPS agency when they have concerns about a child's well-being. If you're concerned about your child's safety and want to explore options, you should contact your local CPS agency or a child welfare professional. They will assess the situation and determine if a safety plan is necessary. So, right off the gate, I'm guessing that Lance Fletcher was concerned about the baby, so he got CPS involved. And a CPS rep or a child welfare professional must have gone to the home. They assessed the situation and determined that a safety plan was necessary. And then I'm guessing when he went to court to support her son, Nell was also in attendance. And she must have volunteered, her time, her support, her resources, and said, yes, I'd like to be added to the safety plan as well, because I'm sure that must have strengthened Lance Fletcher's case, because although he is a single man, he's divorced, his mom probably said, well, I will also be involved in the caretaking of the baby. So CPS gets involved. Child safety plans are typically created as part of a CPS investigation or ongoing case. So if CPS did not investigate because it is an ongoing custody case, that could be why the child safety plan was put in place as well. CPS will assess the situation, identify potential risk, and determine if a safety plan is needed to ensure the child's immediate safety. Safety threats. CPS will identify specific threats to the child's safety, such as abuse, neglect, or unsafe living conditions. And then it goes into further details. Now, I was trying to remain positive. I was thinking to myself, what if the mother is in medical school or law school, and this is just not the opportune time for her to be a new mother? But of course, she wanted to have the baby, and Lance was on board with having the baby. And maybe he said, well, while you're finishing up graduate school, I'll just be super dad and I'll take care of the new baby. I was trying to think in those terms, but Nell has spoken. She mentioned the temporary full custody that Lance Fletcher has. And she said that she is a part of the safety plan. So I feel like something definitely serious has taken place. I hope that the biological mother is doing okay. And, if not, I hope that she is on the path to, getting herself together and being okay and being whole and well. And I just hope that, Lance continues to get his rest. And it sounds like he's an amazing dad. And I just hope that God continues to help him each day. Bless his health, bless his mind, bless his finances. We continue to help him to do everything that he has to do each day. So yes, let me know in the comments, what do you all think about this and her mentioning the safety plan. I hope, I wish them well. Nell annoyed me with her trying to blame Chris Fletcher's words on Melody. But for the baby's sake, I hope that everything is okay and that Lance remains strengthened. I thank you all so much for checking out this video. Please hit the like button on this video and please subscribe to the channel. We are all going to have a terrific Tuesday. Now I have to not go on Instagram, but maybe play a video in the background while I make my overnight oats. Then I can go upstairs, take a shower, and go to bed. So that is the game plan after this video uploads and I create the thumbnail. All right, well, you all have a great night. Do whatever you have to do tonight. Have a smooth morning. Try not to snooze. I know the bed feels so warm, but if you don't snooze, you don't have to rush. And we're all going to have a terrific Tuesday. I will talk with you soon. Bye.